Starting lineup tonight will look like this. For the Clay Center Tigers, it will be Lane Lively, 8.5 points a game, 2.4 assists per contest. The 6'3 junior starts alongside Ethan Rosine, 6.1 points, 3.5 boards. He's a 6'4 junior. Caleb Carlson, 6'3 and a senior, shooting at 57.1% from the field. So think about that number. Bo Richardson, 5.8 points, 3 boards, a 6'1 senior. And Brady Hamill, 8.5 points a game, a 6'3 senior. The Irish are led by the big guy inside, the sophomore Brendan Harris, who averages over 15 points a game. He had 20 against the Tigers in the first matchup. He also averages 6.6 rebounds, a 6'4 sophomore. Tanner Hattenbach is a 6'1 sophomore, 6 points a game, and 4.7 rebounds a contest. Thomas Miley, a 6-foot senior. Cade Sims, 6.1 points a game, a 5'10 senior. And Brandon Blix, one of the leading sharpshooters from outside, 6'2 and a senior. We are about set for the opening tip-off here from Chapman as the Clay Center Tigers and the Chapman Irish will meet up in their second meeting of the season. And the opening tip-off with Ethan Rosine set to work against Brendan Harris is up. And we are underway here in our boys matchup. Lady Tigers won earlier, 37-24. Tiger boys have the basketball to begin. Bo Richardson to Brady Hamill to Lane Lively. Caleb Carlson inside, turns, spins, takes it up, and we have a travel on his way to the lane. I thought Carlson may have been bumped or may have been tipped, but instead they'll say it was a travel. They were trying to set up Carlson down inside the lane. Play center with some full court pressure. Brendan Harris with it across the timeline. With the dribble, the sophomore 6'4" kicks it back out top and deep to Cade Sims. Back to Harris. Now Miley up between the circles. Left it goes on the wing to Cade Sims. And play center in their zone defense right now. As Billy Williams said, they would try to pressure. You've got to like the fact that they got back down the floor, out of the full court press this time to set up in the zone. That was something he thought they didn't do a great job of Friday night at Smoky Valley. Sims has it out top, left and deep. It goes to Brandon Blix. Now right to Miley. A lot of pass around the perimeter right now against this Tiger 1-3-1 zone. And right now, Chapman trying to find a way to get it in somewhere in the paint. Skip pass right to Sims. To Miley. Left wing, it comes across to Blix. Yeah, they'll kick it across, and it's taken away by Lane Lively. Lane, length to the floor, coast to coast, and he shovels it up with the left hand, and he's fouled. Magic with the bucket, and a chance at hooping hard. The steal near midcourt. Lively took it in against two defenders, had the bump, and with his offhand, his left hand just lifted it toward the rim, got it to fall in, and Lively's got a chance at a three-point play. So the possession for Chapman lasted almost a minute long. It comes away, though, with a turnover and a bucket for Lively. He does miss the free throw. 6:40 remains. It's 2-0. Tigers on top. Here's Brendan Harris. Baseline jumper no good. Rebound battled for. Saved back in by Chapman. Out top it comes down at the point. Sims for three. No. Rebound. Brady Hamill battles inside and yanks it down for the Tigers. And Clay Center will have the possession with the lead at 2. Lively left on the wing deep for Richardson. High post, it goes to Rosine. Outside to Bo. Out top to Hamill. The wing right is Lively inside to Carlson. He'll take it up in a crowd. Can't get it to fall over Harris. And the rebound taken away by the sophomore for the Irish. Miley on the right sideline, guarded by Lively. Down deep it comes now to Sims at the point. 6 minutes to go, opening quarter. Tigers have a 2-0 lead. Chapman back with the basketball against that zone defense that they have struggled to find a way to operate anywhere beyond the perimeter, really from wing to wing. Miley, right side it goes. Now they do get it on the block to Brendan Harris. Double team, guarded jumper, no. Gets his own rebound up and good. And Harris has his first point. That's something Coach Williams talked about. He can take it to the lane. He can post up really strong, but he also is very quick to go back after his rebound if he misses. Here's Richardson. Got caught in the air. Ball is loose. Hamill, though, comes over. He'll take a three-pointer. It's long. Rebound on the weak side. Rosine calls for the foul, trying for the offensive board. The ball got loose after Richardson got caught down on the baseline, left up in the air. And the Tigers able to hang on to it. Hamill had a good look at three off of the deflected pass. And then as it was being missed strong, it was a rebound on the weak side. Rosine was called for over the top. All right, sideline, Chapman against the Tiger pressure, still in the backcourt. Now they break it to Miley. Now a trap in the front court. And Sims now has it to settle into the offense. Good pressure by the Tigers, though, keeping Chapman in a bit of a hurry, that possession down court. Sims in the corner. Now around left it comes to Miley. Back to the flicks to Sims in the corner. 4:55 to work, a 2-2 tie. Miley now top to Blix. Back to Miley. Now short corner left. They get it down low to Hettenbach. He'll take it up in a crowd, and he drops it in. Tough shot. Hettenbach knocks it home, though. He averages 6.5 a game. Tigers trail for the first time, 4-2. Bo Richardson, corner left. Rosine pulls from 17 feet and drops it in. Quick draw, taking it outside of the lane and dropping it in the bucket. It's 4-4. Brennan Harris in the backcourt. Up to Hettenbach. Post really handling the pressure as much as anybody. We've got to travel on the sideline. Tigers force the turnover. Miley caught that off balance. He did a good job to try to get it back into play, but eventually would be called for the steps into the Tiger pressure. Last time hurried Chapman. This time gets the turnover. So Richardson will walk it up to the midcourt stripe. Looks right and gives it to Brady Hamill. Couple of dribbles and off the lane. Libby. He'll attack the lane. Kick out left side. Richardson for three. Boom! Bo goes, threes, and he knocks down the big triple on the left wing, and the Tigers have a 3-point lead at 7-4. Harris in the backcourt. Stops, brings it across now to Miley in the front court. They'll go left wing deep to Blix, to Miley, around right to Sims, in the corner to Hettenbach. 3:40 left to work here in the opening period. Tigers on top 7-4. Blix to Sims. Back to Blix again. Now corner left to Sims. Tigers looking to trap. They get one on to the high post. Brennan Harris. Pass to the baseline. Miley for two. No. Rebound. Battled for. Hettenbach pulls it away. Back up. Can't get it. Rosine rips it down. Tigers with a 3-point lead. Back with the basketball. Libby in transition to the lane, and he's going to be called to a block. No, it is a charging call. So the official made the wrong call, and what he whistled or signaled, but he points it the other way. He called a block and then pointed the other direction. Now he says, no, I meant charging call, and he does give it to the other way. So Lane Libby is called for the charge. Be his first foul and the team's second. Do have an update for you. Wamego boys matchup with Abilene. It should be a good one. Wamego after one quarter leads at 9-8. The Abilene Cowgirls did beat Wamego tonight. The final was 32-29. Again, Abilene 32-29 over Wamego girls earlier. Up the court, Libby near steal. We've got a foul, a second quick foul against Lane Libby. The charge the last time down, now trying to get to a steal on the left sideline, and he's called for the reach-in. Also, a final, Riley County girls, 56-42. They pull away from Marysville down the stretch. Riley County Falcon girls win it over Marysville, 56-42 tonight. Chapman with the basketball. Clay Center a 7-4 lead. Caleb Siebold in. Also Ian Ropen on the floor for the Tigers. Carlson, Hamill, and Richardson stay on. Here's Blix, free throw line jumper on its way and good. So the Chapman Irish living on some mid-range jumpers. Three different Irish have scored it thus far in the ball game. The Tiger lead is one. Richardson doing a three last time down. Left baseline towards Siebold. Now back out to the right side for Ian Rothman. Now to Richardson. Right to Rothman. Well beyond the arc. Top of the key is Siebold. Starts to attack. Now holds. Gets it off right wing and deep. This is in the hands of Rothman. Back to Richardson. Looks left. Back right for Rothman. And we have a 3-second violation against the Tigers in low. 2:21 to work. Tigers lead it by 1, 7-6. Length of the floor to go for Chapman. And Tigers looking to pick up maybe the trap in the half court right now. Blix, tip pass, goes into the backcourt. Harris, and that isn't over and back. No. They have an over and back call, and that goes to. Now we've got a correction. We have a call by the underneath official. And the stop of the clock to Chapman, and I was with him, I thought they called that an over and back call from the underneath official. But I think he stopped it because he thought someone was hurt. And now they're going to have to sub in for Cade Sims. He came up hobbling, and the official stopped play for him, and so because he stopped play, they have to substitute in. They bring in Chris Blatt. So there's a confusion on the floor, but the Irish have it. Tigers lead by 1, 2:05 to work here in the first quarter. Blix has it right sideline. Out it comes now to Hettenbach. To Harris, out between the rings. Sophomore goes left to Blatt. Corner left, it comes down to Nathan Souther. In the corner, he'll kick it back outside. Bullet pass and low, taken away by Brady Hamill. Brady will bring it himself. Tigers lead it by 1. Hamill across the timeline with a pass to Bo Richardson. Chapman man-to-man. Rothman out top and deep. 1:35 to work. Left wing it comes to Seabold. Caleb fakes left, still holds. Now to Rothman at the point. Richardson calling for it and has it left wing. Flat on him. But a mismatch there size-wise anyway. Richardson turns left with the dribble. Now again hands it outside to Rothman. 1:15 to work. 7-6 ball game. Tigers by 1. Here's Rothman toward the lane, and he's called for traveling. Actually made that shot. Me and Rothman saying that I took my 2 steps. They were big ones. They were a little awkward as far as the timing of them, but the official said he took steps across the paint. So it'll be Chapman's basketball. The Tigers up by 1, 7-6. Into the game for the Irish comes Miley as Hettenbach will take a breather. Tigers had full court pressure on. Now they drop back into more of a 3/4 court trapping defense. And then it's 10 to work. Sims back in. He brings it to Harris across the timeline. Chance for the double team. Tigers didn't quite get to it. Now Miley has it out deep to Souther. Back to Miley. Corner right is Blix. Brand Blix goes outside to Sims. Under a minute to go first quarter. Tigers lead 7-6. Harris. He's played most of this game out around the perimeter. Now he does go back to the post inside. He has 1 field goal. He had 20 against the Tigers in the opening meeting. Here's Blix again. To the corner right is Souther. He'll fake the 3 with 35. Back outside for Miley. Blix left to Sims, and the corner left is Harris. Now to Miley again. 26 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Chapman's held on to the ball a lot. Most of the movement they've had with the basketball has been around the, well beyond the three-point line, really, and not a whole lot of opportunities in the deep in the paint. They have had 3 mid-range jumpers. 10 seconds left. They're going for a final shot. Tigers lead by 1. Here's Sims left lane. Drops low toward Harris. Guarded. Fall away for 2. No, Souther. What a chip in for the Irish. And Chapman will lead by 1 going to the second quarter. It's 8-7. You're listening to Tiger Basketball at 100.9.
More and more people are making the switch to Ford, and here's why. The EcoBoost fuel economy, advanced technology, and amazing features like the foot-activated liftgate. Hanson Ford invites you to the Switch sales event going on now. On the lot, you'll find a Ford that fits your lifestyle. Choose from a 2014 Ford Edge and F-150, or the 2015 Ford Fusion, Ford Explorer, and Super Duty. Hurry in and make the switch to a new Ford at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Tigers go into the second quarter. They will be down 8-7. Incredible tip in from Nathan Souther. He caught that ball really back behind his head and just kind of lifted it back up toward the glass and got it to go down. So Clay Center, who had led by 1 at that point, trails now 8-7 starting the second period. It'll be Chapman's basketball. Souther has it left wing and deep across the Sims. Tigers have Cade Wallace, Caleb Seabold, Heath Rosine, Brady Hamill, and Bo Richardson on the floor to begin this second period. Now top and deep is Blix. And there's been a lot of this in the ballgame for Chapman. Just kind of wing to point to wing, back and forth. They'll go to the corner occasionally, and the Tigers in that zone. And Chapman not a real three-point threat that they've shown anyway. Harris, good look for the guarded jumper. Wouldn't go down. The Tigers have it back. Down the other way, Bo Richardson hangs in the lane. Off glass, no. Rebound comes away to the Irish. Souther has it, wing right out top between the circles to Sims. Now back across left, Sims. There's the three-ball try, and there he buries one. Chapman trying to loosen up the zone of the Tigers, and Sims hits a big three to give an 11-7 lead for the Irish. Here's Rosine back to the bucket, turns in the lane. Little baby hook won't go. Rebound out of bounds. No foul's going to be called. This will go against Chapman. Caleb Siebold had great position inside and was able to draw the foul of the Irish going over the top. Back into the game comes Lane Lively. He picked up those two early fouls. Also Caleb Carlson back in. Siebold and Wallace and Rosine stay in the game. Left elbow. Here's Rosine. Quick to the lane. Shot up and good. His second field goal of the ball game. Rosine has 4. Tigers trail by just 2. In the backcourt, Harris against the Tiger pressure. They've caused them, they've only got maybe 2 turnovers out of the full court press or the half court trap, but it kept Chapman kind of in frenzy in the mindset anyway. They've been in a hurry for the most part in this first half. Tigers do trail, though, 11-9. Souther, now to Sims. He's directing traffic, goes back left to Souther. In the corner left is Hettenbach. He'll step in, take the shot, back outside for Miley. Now to Hettenbach. Now he'll pull the trigger from about 10. Misses, gets his own rebound, falls to the floor. They count the bucket and a chance at a 3-point play. Foul is called against Caleb Carlson. Kind of inadvertently ended up in an area where there was contact, and the 3-point opportunity now for Tanner Hettenbach, who has 4 points. See the first free throw attempt for the Irish. Just 1 free throw thus far attempted by the Tigers as well in the first half, and Hettenbach does convert the old-fashioned 3. So it'll head the other direction. Clay Center down by 5 now, 14-9 after the 3-point play from Tanner Hettenbach. Wallace to Carlson, left and deep for Lively. At the high post, Rosine, again an outside jumper, and he banks it in. Ethan Rosine has 6. Left elbow about 16 feet away, and he drops it in off the window. It's 14-11. Tigers now down by 3. Brennan Harris still in the backcourt. Jump pass across the Hettenbach. Sims for the lane. Souther attacks. Lay-in is good. Souther has 4 now. Cade Wallace into the front court. To Carlson. Left it goes to Siebold. 5:22 to go second quarter. Lively out top. Takes on the 3. Starts in. Now to Wallace right side. Cade to Siebold. Looks left. Now right wing is Cade Wallace. Wallace out top for Lively. Man-to-man by the Irish. Left it goes deep to Siebold. To the post for Rosine. He's got 6 early points. Misses here. Now the rebound brought down inside by Chris Blatt, all 5'8" from the sophomore, ends up with the board. Sims walks it across. Tigers in the zone defense. 4:48 to work, second quarter. Clay Center down 16-11 now. Souther to the free throw line. The pass from Blatt taken away by Rosine. Now to Lively. Lane up the court left side. Siebold, wing left, backs it out. Lively takes a long 3. Steps into the paint, pulls the runner, and he gets the roll. Lane Lively has 4, and the Tigers back within 3, 16-13. Double team in the backcourt on Hettenbach. Now back to Harris, still in the backcourt. Tigers trying to press for a 10-second violation, and a timeout taken by the Irish sideline. 16-13. Tigers trail here in the first half. Second quarter action. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
16-13 with 4:17 to work second quarter. The Clay Center Tigers down by 3. They had a lead early of 3 points themselves, and then the Irish have stretched their lead out to 5 a couple of times. Now it's a 16-13 ball game after Lane Lively hits the floater in the paint. They got a friendly roll here in Chapman. Scoring from Riley County in the boys matchup. Falcon boys lead 16-5 now after 1 quarter over Marysville. 16-5, Riley County leading the Marysville Bulldogs. 16-13 here with 4:05 to work second quarter. Sims has it right wing deep for the Irish. Baseline right is Hettenbach. Now at the high post is Harris. He'll spin his way below the puck and throws a wild shot up, no good. The rebound off to Hamill. Brady up the court to Bo Richardson. And he stepped out of bounds on the sideline, came to a jump stop, took a step back, and they say he stepped on the sideline evidently. So back the other way. Also scored Concordia leading Pike Valley 51-23 at the half. Cooper Holmes 26 points in that first half of play. Here the Tigers trail by 3. Second quarter with 3:40 to go. Get pass out top. Richardson with the takeaway. Now on the left sideline, a little hesitation move toward the paint. Kick outside to Roteman. Takes the 3. Steps into the paint. Hangs in the air. Shot off glass is good. And they will say it's on the floor before the shot. What a take from Roteman as he drove the paint, but unable to get the chance at a 3-point play, but a great drive draws the foul against the Irish. Inside pass, Wallace trying to get it to Carlson. Nearly taken away. Cade gets it back down. Outside it comes to Richardson. Wing right, Wallace fakes the 3. Outside it comes now to Roteman. Left wing deep is Richardson. Looking inside the paint to Hamill. Brady double-teamed against Harris. No. Rebound tipped around inside. Carlson kept it alive, but it's going to be pulled away now by the Irish. 3:07 left here in the first half. Tigers down 16-13. Baseline left, Hettenbach. Out deep to Souther. Now around from Blatt to Sims on the wing right. Tigers in the zone. Skip pass left for Harris. Out beyond the arc. Now it's Souther. Gives it away to Sims. Left it comes to Blatt. Corner left for Sims. 2:41 left. First half. Tigers trailing 16-13. Hettenbach inside the lane, able to put it up and down. He has 7 early points in this contest. And the Tigers again trail by 5. Here's Carlson inside, taking it up through contact. No foul calls. And the rebound comes off to the Irish. Front court it comes to Sims. Left and deep for Souther. 2:15 left to work. Double team comes out deep. Now it's a cut across to Sims on the wing right. Back out left side to Souther. Looks high post to Brennan Harris. The sophomore takes it up in the crowd. No. Rebound tipped and brought in by Bo Richardson. Up the floor for Cade Wallace. Cade at the point. Now goes off on the wing to the right side for Roteman. Wallace goes back out deep for Richardson. Bo back to Wallace. Cade holds against Blatt. Now gets the screen toward the top. Now turns the corner toward the lane, and he's going to be fouled on his way into the paint. Foul called against Chris Blatt. Cade did a good job that time to work off the screen and then turn the corner with the dribble, and if the defender's not there, he can't bump, and he did. So Tigers get the basketball on the baseline. Neither team in the bonus, 14 fouls on each squad. There's a minute 44 to go second quarter. Roteman, great look for 3 on its way. Right wing is strong. Rebound, Blix has it on the left baseline. And Chapman has back possession. Minute 35 to work. Sims walks it across. Left and deep, they give it to Blix. Back right for Sims. Long 3. Hit one earlier. He's hit his second of the game. 5'10" senior's only points from beyond the arc, but he's hit 2 of them. Now the Tigers are down by 8. Biggest lead of the game for the Irish. Here's Richardson to Rosine. Back to Bo. Richardson goes left. Here's Dalton Altizer just coming in with the basketball. Minute 7 to work. Works off the screen from Lively. Wing right is Roteman. Ian will hold. Now gets the screen from Lively coming. Roteman attacks the paint. Jump stop in the lane. Fingertip roll is good for Ian Roteman. 21-15. Leads it back down to 6. On the right side, it goes to Miley for the Chapman Irish. Here's Blix outside to Miley. Blix goes left. Sims has hit 2 threes. Gives it up this time to Brennan Harris in the lane. He's going to be fouled by Rosine and a chance at a 3-point play for the big fella. And that is the second field goal of the game for Britton Harris. And a chance now at a three-point play. 23-15. Rosine picks up his second foul and has to come to the sideline. With just 35.8 left to work here in this second quarter. And Harris converts the old-fashioned three, and all of a sudden, the Irish are up by 9, 24-15. Altheiser's pass to the right sideline, kicked away. It'll stay with Clay Center. Ian Roteman will inbound it. Richardson, Lively, Carlson, and Altheiser on the floor. Caleb to Dalton. Now right is Altheiser. Now back left with the pass that goes to Richardson. Bo holds outside. The screen from Carlson. Toward the paint. Bo toward the lane. Takes it up in a crowd. He's fouled, and Bo Richardson's going to get to the free throw line. Hit a three earlier in the first quarter. First chance to score again for Bo. For the Tigers, this will be their second and third free throw attempts. Chapman's had 2 free throw opportunities, both on three-point play. Made both those free throws. Richardson makes the first of his 2. The Tigers now 1 of 2 at the stripe. Place that are down by 8, 24-16. And again, Bo Richardson with a chance at the line. Charity up and rattles off. Rebound to Harris. 15 seconds to work first half. Chapman with possession will go for a final shot. Tigers come with a little run and jump. Half-court trap, and now the ball tipped by Caleb Carlson and off the hands of Hettenbach. So good hustle play by Carlson to get up in the air and tip that, and then it went out of bounds off of Hettenbach. Tigers have 4 seconds. Altheiser across the timeline toward the paint. At the buzzer, no. We'll head to halftime. The Tigers trailing here by 8. 24-16 at the halftime break. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
For brutally cold Kansas winters like ours, you don't need the performance of your fuel to drop. Not when you can fill up with winterized premium diesel fuels at Farmway-owned fueling sites. Unlike other winterized fuel, Farmway fueling sites contain a 50-50 blend with #1 diesel that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. So don't worry. Just fill up at a Farmway fueling site or request a 50-50 blend for your farm fuel deliveries.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on March 21st for Clay Center's second annual Color Race, a fun and crazy 5K where participants are covered head to toe in color at each kilometer. Walk or run, it's all for fun. All proceeds benefit CARE, the animal shelter being built in Clay Center. In the spirit of CARE, your dog can participate too. To register, volunteer to help, and more, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you and your friends on March 21st at the Color Race.
We know you're busy and we have just the product for you. It's secure, it's convenient, it's easy. No time to make a deposit at the bank? Click it with UBT's new mobile deposit service. Simply sign, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on mobile deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Wow, check them out. Every time you see a Wow bin at Ray's Apple Market, stop and see if it's something you could use. Because if it is, you can be sure you'll save money. They're located in the center of many aisles where they're easy to find, but it's the price that will grab your attention. With over a dozen Wow bins throughout the store that frequently change, you'll have an opportunity to save on many commonly purchased products every time you shop at Ray's Apple Market. Your town, your store. Ray's Apple Market.
We're right on your way home.
Clay Center Tigers here at the halftime break. They trail at 24-16 in a ball game that was Clay Center jumping out early, had some early momentum and energy, and led at 7-4, and then it was a 4-0 run by the Irish, including a tip-in before the halftime break. Made it 8-7. Chapman with the lead at the end of one quarter, and then as they went into the halftime, they stretched that lead out to 24-16. They put 16 second-quarter points up on the Tigers, and Clay Center scored 9 in the second period, but obviously were unable to keep the Irish in check. Cade Sims with a couple of three-pointers that went down, a big part of what the Irish able to do in the first half of play. Clay Center trails 24-16. We're at the halftime break here in Chapman. Stay with us more on the way at halftime next.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
The most advanced technologies in mechanized irrigation. That's why Valley Irrigation stands alone. Our commitment to engineering center pivot solutions that maximize grower efficiency has led to industry firsts, like Base Station, the ultimate tool for remote monitoring and control. Leading the way. That's the way we do business at Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
24-16 ball game here at the halftime break. The Clay Center Tigers trailing by 8. Let's take a look at the first half scoring. First off for Chapman, Tanner Hettenbach with 7 points, including a 3-point play. In fact, the Irish had 2 old-fashioned threes. Brennan Harris, who is one of the league's leading scorers at 15.2 a game, has been held to 5 in the first half. 6 points from Cade Sims leads the way for the Irish. That's on 2 3-pointers. They get 4 points also from Nathan Souther, and Brand Blix would knock in 1 bucket. The Tigers are led by Ethan Rosine's 6. Bo Richardson has 4, including a 3-pointer, and Lane Libby with 4 points in the ball game. Ian Roteman knocked in the 1 2-point bucket. An 8-7 game after the opening quarter, and then as we go to halftime, the Tigers have fallen behind 24-16. Do have a score in on the Wamego Abilene ball game. It is Abilene that leads at halftime, 19-16 over the Wamego Red Raiders. And also from the Riley County Falcon matchup against Marysville, halftime, and the Riley County Falcons lead Marysville now 24-19. Riley County boys at 24-19 over the Marysville Bulldogs. And again, 19-16 Abilene at halftime, leading over Wamego. Concordia leading Pike Valley. That was a halftime score just moments ago, 51-23. Here the Tigers down 24-16. Stay with us. More from halftime will be coming up.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 corn hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
More and more people are making the switch to Ford, and here's why. The EcoBoost fuel economy, advanced technology, and amazing features like the foot-activated liftgate. Hanson Ford invites you to the Switch sales event going on now. On the lot, you'll find a Ford that fits your lifestyle. Choose from a 2014 Ford Edge and F-150, or the 2015 Ford Fusion, Ford Explorer, and Super Duty. Hurry in and make the switch to a new Ford at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
24-16 ball game. Clay Center Tigers down by 8 as we go into this second half, and now just a couple of minutes away from getting that underway. This week on KCOY, we'll remind you that tomorrow night K-State Wildcat basketball is on the road at Texas Tech as they travel into Lubbock. That's an 8 p.m. tip-off, so pregame at 7 o'clock here on KCOY. Also, as you move into Thursday night, don't forget Clay Center Tiger Wrestling is on the air. The Tigers are hosting Abilene in a duel against the Cowboys. They are starting JV at 6:30. We'll have the varsity duel live. Each match will be live on KCOY. That's coming up Thursday evening. And then Friday night, it's a trip into Council Grove for the Clay Center Tigers in basketball once again. And the weekend coming up.
For brutally cold Kansas
Central
winter.
Valley Ag can help you maximize your farming return. Ag Information Manager Trevor Smith recommends variable rate seeding.
It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money.
Your custom prescription begins with a soil test. Then,
we work with our seed department to come up with a planting prescription that everybody can agree on.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist now about variable rate seeding.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
24-16 ball game. Clay Center Tigers trailing by 8 as we go into the second half of this ball game. Clay Center, again, led by Ethan Rosine's 6. They get 4 from Lane Leiby and from Bo Richardson, 2 from Ian Rovnick. Irish get 7 points from Tanner Hettenbach, 4 points from Nathan Souther, 5 from Brennan Harris, 6 points for Cade Sims on 2 threes, and Brand Blix would knock in 1 bucket. Clay Center will have the basketball to begin. Bo Richardson, Caleb Carlson, Lane Leiby, Brady Hamill, and Ethan Rosine on the court to begin this second half of play. Irish have their original 5 in there as well, with Sims, Miley, Blix, Harris, and Hettenbach. Bo Richardson, right wing, works it across with left-hand dribble. Down the left side, gets it as a point to Rosine. Right side wing, it goes to Leiby. Lane fakes it left, now right, moves, pulls up the ball away, and knocks it down. Magic has 6 and a big bucket to start with the Tigers. Now some full court pressure. Backcourt is Sims to Harris. Across it comes to Hettenbach in the front court. They got 2-on-1 numbers, but they have good catch-up defense by Bo Richardson. No chance to get the pass into the lane. Miley has it wing right. Left it goes to Sims at the 2 first-half threes. Got the free throw line, Miley. Outside left to Sims. Just underway in the third quarter. Tigers now down 6, and there's a takeaway inside from Rosine. He'll give it off to Bo Richardson. Leiby up the floor. Right side wing. Stops. Kicks it left deep. Hamill. Take on the 3. Drive toward the paint. Here's Richardson. Bo. Back out to Hamill. Now kick across to Leiby. Lane holds and looks inside for Rosine. He'll take it up off the glass and good. Quick Draw has 8. And the Tigers, just like that, score 4 unanswered. There's the 4-point ball game, 24-20. Blitzed up the court. Wrap around pass to Hettenbach. Takes it up the lane. High off the glass and good. Hamill catch-up defense made him take a tough shot. But Hettenbach now with 9. Here's Hamill right wing. Takes the 3. Goes to the post. Rosine back to the bucket. Shovels it out to Hamill again. Brady. Down to Leiby. Left side wing. It goes to Richardson. 6:15 to work third quarter. Tigers trail by 6. Leiby for 3. Cuts it in half. He's got 2 big field goals to begin the third quarter. And the Tigers having a 26-23 deficit. What was once 8 points at halftime. And now a steal in the pressure. Richardson to Rosine. The lay-in is good. We've got a 1-point ball game. The Tigers have jumped out big here in the second half, going on a 10-2 spurt. They trail by 1. Pressure again in the backcourt. Chapman trying to get it across the timeline, finally does so. Miley wing right. Now Harris attacks the paint. Wild shot rolls in off the glass. Tough one from Brennan Harris. Found a way to put it in. Tigers trail by 3 with the basketball. Lively's been hot to start. Richardson left wing, and they call him for steps. Walking into a shot. Maybe if he takes that shot, there's no call, but he kind of stepped into it and then didn't do anything with it, and so the official called the steps. Clay Center, though, with a great start to this half, down by 8 at the break, and now down by 3. They had cut it to 1. Chapman back with the basketball. Miley in the corner right. Outside deep for Sims. 5:13 to work third quarter. Skip past to Sims, who had the 2 threes in the first half. Back left to Blix. Takes the 3. Now toward the point, they give it to Sims. Tigers in a 2-3 zone. Blix. Skip pass. Richardson got the steal. Saved it in with the Sims. Now it's Harris down in the lane. His shot is up and good, and a chance at a 3-point play. And now the Irish are going to answer. A little run for the Tigers. They got it down to 1 point. They've stretched the lead back to 5, and a chance at a 3-point play for Brennan Harris. Foul was called against the Tigers. Brady Hamill is first. 4:52 to work third quarter. Hamill will come out. First foul of the second half. And once again, the Irish, this will be their third free throw attempt of the game. All 3 have come on old-fashioned 3 tries, and they've converted every one of them. 2 of those from Harris, who now has 10 points in the game. 4:46 to work. Left and deep is Libby. Here's Carlson inside. Caleb up strong, and he drops it in. The man who packs his lunch bell every game and goes to work. 31-27. Tigers within 4. Now pressure up the court. Sims down the floor. His shot with the lay-in is up and good. Nobody cut off Kate Sims, who now has 10. Tigers have Anthony Atkinson-Enneking in, Brodman, Carlson, Libby, and Richardson. Libby holds out deep against Blix. Down by 6 with the basketball. Here's Richardson out top. Takes it right, moves it left, and we have a 3-second violation against the Tigers. Either Atkinson-Enneking or Carlson called for getting caught in the paint. So Chapman has it, leading by 6 now. Tigers have the lead down to 1. Now Chapman with possession, leading by 6. Zach Harris just in. He gives it off and gets it back on the wing right to the post for Brennan Harris. Sims for 3, no good. Rebound, good box out by Carlson. Clay Center back with the basketball, down 6. Here's Lively. Wing right. Got a hot start to the second half, 5 early points. Roteman, jump stop in the lane, kick out. Richardson fakes the 3. Down to the corner for Roteman. Ian has used his dribble, needs help, and goes across court to Bo Richardson. Bo works it right. Down to the lane. Lively posting with the left while falling down. Almost got it in. He will get a chance at the stripe. Lane Lively now has 9 points and a chance to cut in to the 6-point lead with 3:22 to go in the third quarter. 33-27 Chapman. Lively, uncanny the way he gets into the paint around a defender named Chet Bump. And with the left hand, he hit one earlier in the first half. This time falling to the ground with the left, lifted it up to the rim and got it to roll around, but he just wouldn't fall in. Makes the first free throw. It's a 5-point ball game. Lively, one more free throw. This one rattles home. Lane has 11 now. 33-29. He cuts the lead back to 4. Rosine back in for the Tigers. Full court pressure now by Clay Center. Brennan Harris, the sophomore at 6'4", handles in the backcourt. Now to Miley up the floor, and it's Bo Richardson with a steal. To Roteman up the floor. Left baseline, Lively backs it out, gives it to Richardson. Top of the key, Roteman for 3. Just off the mark right side. The rebound away to Hettenbach. Her 2 turnovers in this third quarter forced by the Tiger full court pressure. This time Bo Richardson got the takeaway. Here's Sims toward the lane for Hettenbach. Sims left wing deep. Outside it goes now to Souther and around right on the wing to Miley. Then Chapman wants a timeout. 2:43 to go, third quarter. It's 33-29. Tigers down by 4 when we come back.
Even in today's computer age, some folks like to keep their records the safe and old-fashioned way.
Like chiseling them into large stones?
Not that old-fashioned, Roscoe. Here at Central Office, we stock those hard-to-find farm and small business record books, columnar pads, dome auto record, and home budget books, and more. Plus, to add it all up, we've got the Canon heavy-duty printing calculator on sale for $75 and adding paper for $7.45 per pack of 12 rolls. As you get ready for tax time, come see us at Central Office in Clay Center.
Well, a great start to the second half. The Tigers cut the lead to 1. It was 8 at halftime. Chapman led down to 1. Then Chapman got it back to 6 with possession, but now the Tigers back to within 4, 33-29 with 2:43 to go in the third. Chapman will have the basketball in their front court just near the timeline. Souther brings it into Hettenbach, hands it right back to Souther. Now to Sims in the front court. Tigers in the man-to-man, out of the timeout. Miley against Rothman. Cut him off, almost forced to travel. Here's Brennan Harris down low in the baseline right. He pulls up and drops it in. Brennan Harris all of a sudden with 7 second-half points and 12 in the game. Tigers down 6 with possession. 2:20 to go, third period. Leiby, out top. Hamill looks inside. Here's Rosine back to the bucket. Little baby hook, won't roll. Gets his own rebound. Back up again. This one don't go. And Carlson back up. He's got it done. Caleb Carlson, hardest working man in the lane, comes up again with a bucket. And the Tigers get 2 field goals in this quarter from Carlson. And it's a 4-point game again. Not to be denied. Rosine an offensive board. Carlson an offensive rebound. 35-31. Miley has it right side. Left it goes deep to Sims. Now Souther at the point. To Sims, left wing. Back out deep with 1:38 to go, third quarter. Tigers down by 4. Chapman with the basketball. Pass around the perimeter right now. Sims with the dribble right goes off to Miley. Baseline to Sims. Then low they get it to Hettenbach. He muscles it up. No. Gets his own rebound. Back up and drops it in. So Hettenbach now with 11 in a game. And the Tigers trail by 6 again with the basketball. Carlson left baseline Hamill. Miley on him. Top of the key is Rothman. Ian looks right. Hands it off to Lane Leiby. Leiby calls the play. Starts right. Now comes up top to Hamill. Screen from Rosine coming. Now Hamill left alone says, okay, I'll take the 3. It doesn't get it, but Leiby has the offensive board. He fakes the 3, has the foul coming. Almost got it off the glass. Got the defender up in the air, just took the contact, flung it toward the rim, and got it to bank just off the rim, actually, off glass. And he'll get 3 free throws coming. Lane Leiby with 7 points in this quarter already. 3 free throws coming with the Tigers down by 6. First free throw up and good. He's 3 for 3 at the line. We have an update on the Abilene-Wamego score. Boys ball game. It is 33-27. After 3 quarters, Abilene leads Wamego 33-27. Harry Carnes a dozen for the Cowboys and Tyler Alderson a 13 for the Red Raiders. Leiby at the strike, makes the second. Got a whistle you might have heard while we were giving that score. Both teams were checking in after the first free throw was made, but the 3-shot foul, so they had to wait for the second free throw to be shot. Now they do check in Bo Richardson back in the ball game, and Leiby knocks in all 3. Monster third quarter for Lane Leiby, who now has 10 in this period alone, and the Tigers are down 3. Timeout taken on the court. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Thinking about buying a new home? Maybe your first? Or just making improvements? Well, that sounds like just another reason to stop by or contact the Citizens National Bank to get the personal attention you deserve when deciding to invest in a home. We know it can be a stressful and confusing process, so let myself, Bryant Johnson, walk you through the home buying process with ease. Stop by the Citizens National Bank and get pre-approved at your convenience. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back once again at Chapman, the Clay Center Tigers putting together a really good third period here, down by 8 at the break. Out of the timeout, full court pressuring. Chapman does get it across the timeline. Here's Souther, left sideline with a dribble, stops and kicks it back out to Sims. Still attacks the lane with 40, now backs it out. Tigers trailed 8 at the half. They are down just 3. Chapman does have the basketball. Souther goes right to Hettenbach. Ball fakes and drives. Kick out left for Brennan Harris. Now he's used his dribble up off to Souther. on the sideline. The Blix out top, and a foul is going to be called against the Tigers. Brady Hamill trying to cut off the dribble drive that time of the Irish, and instead of getting him cut off as the ball actually kicked off the Chapman Irish out of bounds, a foul was called, his second. Just the second team foul on both teams in this half. So neither team in the bonus first half, and danger of not seeing bonus in the second half. Bo Richardson near steal, knocks it out of bounds. He has had a couple of steals and just lightning quick to get out and anticipate where that pass is going. Sims in the backcourt now fires it down toward the lane. Here's Harris, guarded jumper, goes in, got the roll. He has 14 now. Tigers down by 5. Down court it comes to Rosine in the lane. Shot off, flash and good. Ethan Rosine beats the buzzer. We've got a 3-point ball game going into the fourth. 39-36. Tigers trail by 3. You're listening to Clay Center Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Back once again, we bring you to Chapman. The Clay Center Tigers making a move here as they have been able to hang on and cut an 8-point halftime lead down to 3, primarily on the back of Lane Lively, who had 10 third-quarter points. He has 14 now in the game. 4 points also from both Ethan Rosine and Caleb Carlson in that quarter. And the Tigers right in the thick of this thing, down by 3 on the road in the NCKL. Tigers in a zone defense. Chapman again working around the perimeter. They have Hettenbach and Harris down low. Sims right wing, out to Blix. Left and deep to Souther. Now skip past the Sims. Baseline right beyond the arc is Brennan Harris. Back outside deep for Souther. Baseline left, it comes to Hettenbach. 7:17 to go, just starting this final quarter of play. Tigers are trailed by 8, now within 3. Irish intent to work around the perimeter. Brennan Harris, kick outside to Sims. Now a three-pointer from Blix. Kind of a afterthought by Blix at the point. And the air ball goes out of bounds, and you could see him immediately frustrated with his shot and looking at the coach and saying he wasn't particularly happy as well. So the Tigers get the basketball back now, and they trail by just 3. Here's Hamill, right wing, outside to Lively. Man-to-man by the Irish. Lane will hand it off now to Bo Richardson. Bo works it right. Now at the top of the key to Lively, inside the paint. Here's Rosine. He turns, spins, and just missing. Ethan, who has 10 points tonight, has been dynamite inside the paint, but misses that one strong. Blix in the corner right. Back outside it comes down to Sims. 6:20 left in the fourth. Tigers trail by 3. Chapman with the basketball. Blix. Left and deep is Souther. Way back outside the Blix. He'll hand it off now to Sims. Tigers in a 2-3, down by 3 points. Chapman not in a hurry. Now Sims does take a 3. It's strong. So the Irish, the basketball will go out of bounds to Clay Center. The Irish, the last 2 trips down on the team, they're not in a hurry. And, with the lead and the Tigers in that zone, working it around the perimeter, but they take 2 3-point shots. Maybe a bit ill-advised, although Sims hit 2 threes in the first half. But both of them have gone out of bounds to the Tigers, and so Clay Center a chance to take advantage. Altizer walks it across. Calls the play out. That goes right on the wing to Hamill. Out top, Richardson. Bow, left side wing to Altizer. High post. Here's Rosine. Good ball fake. Drives to the paint. Shot up. No. Rebound comes off to Hettenbach. And a foul on Caleb Carlson. Rosine had a good drive, but once he got to the paint, just couldn't get it to roll in. So the basketball goes to the Irish. Foul against the Tigers. Their third team foul, so neither team really in danger of hitting the bonus. A total of 5 fouls against both squads combined in the second half. Here's Miley to the front court, cut off by Hamill. Outside deep to Harris. Now to Blix. Short corner left is Hettenbach. To Blix, outside between the circles, Sims. Now to Miley right side. 39-36. Tigers down by 3. Sims again with it. To the right side wing, it goes to Miley. Back to Sims, now at the post. Harris has a pretty good look at the lane. No, rebound Miley. He'll take it up. It won't go. Rebound loose and out of bounds to the Tigers. Great hustle from Hettenbach of Chapman as he was diving out of bounds to try to save it, but could not do so. And so the Tigers have it back. 5:05 remains here in the fourth quarter. Clay Center down by 3, but with the basketball. Outside Richardson, free throw line, Rosine. Kick right, Altizer, the 3 to tie it is strong. Rebound, weak side, out of bounds. A foul on Carlson will be his third. Battling for the loose ball as it was going out of bounds, and Caleb calls for the foul on Hettenbach. It'll be possession to the Irish. So Richardson getting a breather as he comes out. Cade Wallace in. Carlson, Rosine, Altizer, and Hamill on the floor. Full court pressure by the Tigers. Up the floor comes Miley's going to be fouled by Hamill, and now that's the 15th foul against the Tigers. Hamill had a chance to get to it as he stripped the basketball and just caught the arm. Miley from the sideline. Ian Rotman set to come back in. Do a final on the Concordia boys matchup, 82-46. They beat Pike Valley tonight. Non-conference matchup, of course. 39-36 here. Chapman, Brennan Harris. Mid-lane jumper, strong. Rebound, weak side. Good board by Rosine. Up the floor to Cade Wallace. Cade across the timeline. Pressured out top by Sims. Left wing, it goes deep to Rotman. 4:17 to work. Tigers have been down 3 for quite a bit. In fact, it was 39-36 to begin this quarter, and it's still 39-36, 4:08 to work. Rosine, Davey hook on the right baseline as a shot he normally hits, or hits a lot of. This time left it short. Neither team scoring in this fourth quarter with 3:53 now left to go in the game. After 3 quarters, Riley County leads Marysville 35-25. Riley County boys 35-25 over Marysville. That's going into the fourth period. And a timeout taken here by the Irish. 3:40 left in this game. It's 39-36. Tigers trail when we come back.
We know you're busy and we have just the product for you. It's secure, it's convenient, it's easy. No time to make a deposit at the bank? Click it with UBT's new mobile deposit service. Simply sign, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on mobile deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Central Valley Ag wants to help you get the most out of your irrigation investment with Aqua Systems Water Management. Ag Information Manager Trevor Smith tells us it starts with a moisture probe buried in your field.
It's a 48-inch PVC pipe that has sensors every 4 inches that read the soil moisture.
No more over or under watering. Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist for details.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
39-36. That was the score going into the fourth quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 3:40 left to play in this game. So for the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds, neither team has been able to score a bucket. Chapman's been very deliberate, but they haven't looked away from the glass, or from the rim, I should say. The Tigers, of course, needing points, but neither team's gotten one on the board. And maybe who blinks first. Play Center down by 3. Chapman will have the basketball. out of the Irish timeout. Finally from the baseline for Chapman, brings it out deep to Blix. They'll back it out near the timeline and now give it off to Cade Sims. Tigers in that zone defense. The Irish work it with 3.5 to work. Right wing to Miley. Looks down low, back outside Sims. To Miley. Tigers looking to pressure a little bit. Carlson knocks it loose. Hamill gets it. Play center gets the turnover. Lane Lively up the floor. Ian Roteman toward the lane. Runner up and good. The first points of the fourth quarter come at the 3:10 mark, and it is Ian Roteman who now has 4. And the Tigers down by 1, 39-38. Blix out deep to Sims. The Irish holding it outside. They got the Tigers to come out of this packed end zone, and the Clay Center got the turnover. Caleb Carlson busted loose, and then Ian Roteman, a runner on the right baseline, cuts it to a 1-point ball game. 2:42 left. Sims right to Miley. Double team coming at him, Lively, and also they go inside as Richardson on a double team. And Harris with a tough shot leaning inside. He has 16. Play center back down by 3, 41-38. Lively at the point. Surveys the defense, sees a man-to-man, goes right wing to Roteman. Ian looking inside. Brady Hamill wants it. They couldn't get it to him. Lively left wing. He takes the 3 for the tie. Just strong. Caleb Carlson back up in the paint. Bucket good. And a chance at a 3-point play for the guy that packs his lunch pail every single trip down the court. And Caleb Carlson not only got the board, attacked the paint, but got it to ring around that rim and fall home. And now he has a chance to tie this basketball game as the 6'2 senior steps up to the stripe for an old-fashioned 3 try. Great board. Tell you what, Lane Lively's 3, we're right behind it on the angle, right behind him when he shot it. I thought that was down. It hit hard, back iron. Came right back out toward him, but it was Caleb Carlson who had the beat on it in the lane, picked it off, took it in, got the bang and bucket opportunity. Free throw up for the tie, and he buries it. Big play by the senior who has 7 second-half points, 41-41 with 2:07 to go. We are tied in Chapman. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has built their business on a foundation of integrity. They have a reputation of quality work gained through over 30 years of valuable work experience serving North Central Kansas. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has a very long list of satisfied customers like Ed, who said their windows look great. They're airtight and quiet. What an awesome, clean job. He's already recommending Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement to others. See GeislerRoofing.com.
Thank you. These are words we don't say enough. We want to say a sincere thank you to our Clay Center customers who have faithfully trusted Union State Bank with their business. By choosing Union State Bank, your money has been at work in the local community businesses, schools, and organizations since 1901. So to those who choose to keep our town going by keeping their business local with Union State Bank, this thank you is for you. Member FDIC.
Monster play by Caleb Carlson. He just goes to work every possession, and that time got the offensive board, took it strong to the lane, got the roll. He'd already gotten the bump. And he has tied this ball game up now at 41-41. There is 2:02 left to go. Down court, Chapman may have just turned it over. They did. An unforced turnover. Souther passing down to the baseline for Blix. He just couldn't quite come up with it. Tried to save it in bounds. The Tigers would have had it had he saved it in, but it went out of bounds to Clay Center. And now the Tigers with a chance to take the lead. They haven't had it since the opening quarter. Timeout on the sideline. 41-41 with 1:50 left in this contest. Another timeout taken here at Chapman. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCOY.
Farmway Co-op is pleased to announce a lineup of executives from leading agricultural companies for the 3rd Annual Owners Summit on Wednesday, February 11th from 8:30 till 2 at the Down Under Ballroom in Beloit. Sustainability expert Matt Karsten with United Suppliers will begin the educational day, followed by Mike Smith, co-creator of AccuWeather, and wrapping up the Farmway Owners Summit is Arlen Suderman, grain market analyst. Please RSVP to your Farmway location or call 785-273-2241. At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
41-41 tie. The Clay Center Tigers have come from 8 points down at halftime and had this thing tied up at 41 apiece, and they have the basketball back. They have not had a lead since it was 7-6 at the near the end of the first quarter of play. Lane Libby with the basketball. Right, it goes to Ethan Rosine. Now left to Bo Richardson. Left wing, Libby had a look at three, didn't want it. Now across it comes to Bo Richardson. Minute 30 left to go. Rosine backs it out. Out of Libby. Minute 24 to work. Coach Williams is calling for motion right now. Also have a score on the Wakefield Bombers. I'll get to it in our next break. They win big tonight, I can tell you that much. Tigers milk the clock down at a minute 10. Chapman has gone, or stayed in man-to-man. Bo Richardson has it out top between the circles. A minute 4 left. Kick out to Libby. 1 minute remains. The Tigers, who have come from 8 points down and tied it up, should they be looking for a final shot to try to either win it or go to overtime? Right now, they are absolutely not looking toward the bucket. Richardson left wing. Fake on the three, but not a true look. Now Rosine attacks the paint, drives it in, and drops it home. Rosine has 12, and the Tigers have the lead at 43-41. Dribble drive by quick draw. Gives the Tigers a 2-point edge. 28 to work. Now Chapman has possession. They work it around the perimeter. They trail, still being very deliberate right now. Souther to Sims. 17 to work. Here's Blix, and a timeout taken by the Irish sideline. 15.6 seconds left. Tigers lead by 2. A timeout taken by Chapman. We're back right after this.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank & Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank & Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Clay Center Tigers lead at 43-41. Said I had an update on the Wakefield Bombers. The Bombers do win again tonight. They beat Rural Vista big 52-18. That puts Wakefield now at 12-3 on the season. Wakefield Bomber boys again 12-3 down the year. They win 52-18 over Rural Vista. Here the Clay Center Tigers have been down since the end of the first quarter. They came from 8 points down to cut it to 3. Both these teams went almost 5 minutes without scoring in the fourth period. And now the Tigers have stormed to take a 2-point lead, and now Chapman came out, showed their looks on the inbounds, and the Tigers sideline then wants the timeout. We'll take one as well. We're coming back with more Tiger basketball after this.
More and more people are making the switch to Ford, and here's why. The EcoBoost fuel economy, advanced technology, and amazing features like the foot-activated liftgate. Hanson Ford invites you to the Switch sales event going on now. On the lot, you'll find a Ford that fits your lifestyle. Choose from a 2014 Ford Edge and F-150, or the 2015 Ford Fusion, Ford Explorer, and Super Duty. Hurry in and make the switch to a new Ford at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
43-41 ball game. Clay Center Tigers up by 2. They've come from 8 points down beginning the second half to now lead at 43-41. Their first lead since late first quarter at 7-6 the last time they had led. Lane Lively with 10 third quarter points. Big part of the charge. Caleb Carlson, 7 second half points, including the 3-point play to tie it. And Ethan Rosine with 6 points in the second half has 12 in a game. Tigers on defense. Sims in some trouble. Looking to call a timeout, and now they will take it on the sideline. 10 seconds left. Sims took a dribble, and then held on to the basketball, so he had nowhere to go, and he couldn't find a teammate. So another timeout taken. This is a full timeout. You're listening to Clay Center Tiger basketball right here on 100.9.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on March 21st for Clay Center's second annual Color Race, a fun and crazy 5K where participants are covered head to toe in color at each kilometer. Walk or run, it's all for fun. All proceeds benefit CARE, the animal shelter being built in Clay Center. In the spirit of CARE, your dog can participate too. To register, volunteer to help, and more, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you and your friends on March 21st at the Color Race.
43-41, Tigers the lead. You know the story. They've come from 8 points down. A 3-point play on a hoop and harm by Caleb Carlson tied it at 41 apiece. A driving bucket from Ethan Rosine gave them the lead. A monster third quarter from Lane Libby, 10 points in that period, put the Tigers in position. And now it is Chapman with 10 seconds left and the basketball in their front court, 43-41, Tigers with the lead. Cade Sims with it, left wing and deep is Souther. Looking inside with 5, with 4, Sims right wing, he'll drive. Kick out, flicks for the win. It's no good, and the Tigers win it. Tigers win it on the road in the NCKL. The Clay Center Tigers come from 8 points down and win it here on the road against the Chapman Irish, sweeping the season series. The final 43-41. Tigers win. Stay tuned. Postgame coming up next.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and Central Office in Clay Center has a great assortment of gift items for that special someone in your life. To help get us in the Valentine spirit, my assistant Roscoe will don this Cupid costume and shoot arrows of love all around the store.
Boss, I don't really think that's a good idea.
We've got stuffed animals, willow tree figurines, and Hallmark cards, plus this large teddy bear you can sign up for that we'll give away on Friday the 13th. Let 'em fly, Roscoe. Ouch! For all your Valentine gift giving, come see us at Central Office in Clay Center.
Bulk fill planters are big on efficiency, but all that extra weight increases the risk of soil compaction. The Kinsey 3600 with hydraulic weight transfers evens things out. The weight of the planter is evenly distributed across the entire toolbar, so you get the productivity of planting with bulk fill while reducing soil compaction and maintaining consistent seed depth. Bulk up while watching your weight. Come see the Kinsey 3600 today at Bruna Implement Company in Marysville, Washington, and Clay Center, or go to kinsey.com.
Central Valley Ag can help you maximize your farming return. Ag Information Manager Trevor Smith recommends variable rate seeding.
It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money.
Your custom prescription begins with a soil test. Then,
we work with our seed department to come up with a planting prescription that everybody can agree on.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist now about variable rate seeding.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Clay Center Tigers get out of here with a win, and what a win it is on the road against the Chapman Irish. 43-41, coming from 8 points down at halftime, 3 points down going to the fourth, and they win this by 2. 43-41 is your final. Clay Center gets a big night in the third quarter from Lane Libby, as we mentioned, 10 points. But the second half, that fourth period, we ought to talk about Ian Roteman. Both these teams had gone almost 5 minutes without scoring when Roteman was able to get down the court and hit a runner going to the glass with 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Tigers were then back within 1, and then it was a float back and forth before Ethan Rosine made the bucket driving the paint. They got it down to, again, with the lead after Caleb Carlson had that offensive board, the stick back, and the foul, converting that three-point play. And that would tie it at 41 apiece before Rosine hit the bucket to put them on top. And just a really great win here for the Tigers on the road. Brennan Harris, again, big for Chapman. He would finish the ball game with 16 points, just above his season's average. 8 from Cade Sims. They get 2 from Brand Blix, 11 from Tanner Hettenbach, 7 of those in the first half, 4 points from Nathan Souther. The Tigers, 14 for Lane Libby. He was 5 of 5 at the line. In fact, the Tigers on tonight would shoot 7 of 8 from the free throw stripe. Neither team got to the line much. Chapman was 3 of 3 from the line. Tigers 7 of 8. Libby 5 of 5 himself. 14 points, 10 of those in the third quarter alone. Ethan Rosine had 6 in both halves, 12 points, including the go-ahead bucket there late in the ball game. Ian Roteman with 4. Bo Richardson has 4, and Caleb Carlson with 7, all in the second half, and the three-point play that tied it there late in the ball game at 41 apiece. And again, the Tigers win it here, their third win of the season, and they sweep the Chapman Irish for the season series. 43-41 is your final. The Tigers get it done here on the road, down the stretch, coming from 8 points down at halftime to win by 2. That is post-game tonight. It's brought to you tonight by McGee Roofing, Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, Republican Valley Irrigation, along with Debenham Electric Heating and Air, and Clay County National Bank. And that'll wrap it up here from Chapman. Lady Tigers won earlier, 37-24. They're 10-4 now. The Tigers get their third win, second against Chapman in a come-from-behind, thrilling fashion, 43-41 here on the road in the NCKL. For our studio engineer, Cody Seabold, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Tip-Off Tuesday.